Hey, good morning, Andrew. This is a demo video for you for your Corbanth and Elf Sabers TFU2. This is the V1 version because it's got the slimmer handle. It's got a lot of threads right here where the handle meets up, and you can only fit a 28mm speaker inside the pommel. So what I did was put this in its own speaker pod, so this never comes out. It's a nice press fit in there. If my camera wants to focus on it, there you go. So that stays in there. You can see your chassis from here, but that's not really how you get to it. I mean, you can get to it from there if you want to do something to the board, but typically what you'd want to do is take the entire handle off. All right, it's a 2-button setup, so your front tactile switch over here in your control box is going to be your power. Your back will be your auxiliary. You do have some shine through on your red jewel here. Just know that if you have a green blade, it's not going to shine through very well on that red jewel. Those two colors don't mix well, but every other color you'll see a little bit of shine through there. You've got a Carl Chen V2 PCB in here for your Neopixel connector. And then how to get to the chassis here, you just want to unscrew the handle. Takes a little bit. So you didn't send this saber with a leather wrap, so I had a few extras from Defcon Bird. I found one that fit and I put that leather wrap on there, so let me know if you like that. I can leave it on there, or if you prefer not to have it, it's very easy for me to take that off. It just looked a little bit naked without one. Alright, so that's what I did there. This is what your chassis looks like. This particular chassis is something that I came up with a while ago, and I liked, at the time I was playing around with some brass rods. So you've got 4 different brass rods in that chassis. You do have a removable battery set up here, so spring side, your negative over here. This is using a stock pogo pin connector for your speakers, or for your speaker setup. There we go. And just a little Smuggler's Outpost emblem on the bottom. And that's how you get to your SD card and your micro USB as well. So everything is wide open right there, but flush against the back of the chassis when you're looking at it from your profile. All right. You've got the stock font package on here, except for my font that I went ahead and I put on here for you as well. So we'll throw a battery in. You're not going to hear the boot up because we don't have the speaker connected. We'll just come over here and throw the handle on. Tighten it down all the way and hit power. You got your LEDs firing up in there. See that shine through in your glass eye? So the red blade with the red jewel, you know it's really going to shine through. But saber sounds really good. Auxiliary. And we'll twist off. Your blade retention is located right there inside that little cutout. All right, so we're going to back that out of the blade socket. I think I have it backed out already. And put in our blade. This saber takes a 1-inch diameter Neopixel blade. All right, it is set up for a full-length blade. So we'll tighten that down a little bit. I also have your blade plug. I'll make sure that goes out with the saber as well. So blaster bolts just tapping auxiliary. Right? Blade lockup, you can do a double tap and hold it down on the second try, on the second tap. But I prefer to just hold it down and hit the saber. It's a little bit easier for me that way. Alright, your sound tracks, how you play those, it's a long press on your power. And another long press to turn them off. Alright, and then to go to the next sound font, which will be the stock font package, just hit auxiliary. So you see the blue shines through, it doesn't shine through as well as the red does, but you do see it. course, you'll see that fire blade really well. Now, if you want to change color, hold down auxiliary and hit power. You'll hear that, and we'll cycle through some different colors. I want to find a green. When you find one you like, just hit power. It can sometimes be a little bit difficult to land on what you want. Now you can see that green blade does not shine through very well. You can just barely make it out because it's not a true green blade, it's more of a lime green. So just take that into consideration. Now here's a solid green blade. You can just barely tell there's some shine through there. Not very bright though. All right. And just like that, when we're done, we'll break this back down. This guy is a tight fit to fit everything. It's just very tight in the handle. Take our blade out. Come over here and take our handle off. And when you're not using this guy, you will want to take your battery out. Very easy to do though. You want to come over from the positive side of the battery, which is over here by your board. So right here, and you can pop it out with your finger just like that. All right, and that is your TFU2 Gold Edition version 1 from Corbanth, made by Elf Sabers. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try to get this out in the mail tomorrow. Thanks.